All right, all right. This is one of our last client success interviews of this week. I am so excited about this one. I feel like I saved the best for last in terms of just like how quickly you can expand. Of course, I've also had clients who've expanded even quicker than this. Jacqui's already here. She's already starting. I love it. So I'm gonna have Jacqui come on here. She is a purpose coach, so she helps people find their purpose and really start moving towards it. And she literally went from 0 to 10K in 90 days. I can't wait for her to talk to everyone. Experience in the rapid expansion method. Jacqui!
Hey!
How's it going?
Good. How are you? I'm so excited to be here.
I know, me too. And I love the fact that every time I see you, you have new glasses on. They're amazing.
I'm actually waiting for some more pairs to come in.
Yeah. We're switching it up. So can everyone hear and see us okay? Let us know in the comments if you can hear and see everyone. Cynthia, can you see it? We can see and hear you super well. Loving this vibe already. Yeah, Shai's here. Hi, Shai. All right. I don't know why my camera is not showing everyone my view.
I'm gonna go somewhere more lit and quiet.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so what I love about your story, Jacqui, one, your energy is like phenomenal, right? We all know that even just from seeing you for like this past minute. Hey, can see and hear you great. Okay, thank you, Shai. But also, you started off, and let me tell you guys the story of how Jacqui and I met. Jacqui, like, literally knew me in like 24 hours. It was insane. I had sent her a message. She was like, what do I have to lose? Sure, let's hop on a call. You came into my Facebook community. You started like watching the videos, and then on the call, you were like, shit, let's just do this.
Yes. Okay, so I have to be honest. So somebody had told me, this amazing, brilliant person had told me, if you're trying to be a coach, you really need to coach yourself. And I was like, okay, I get it. Okay. And I kept pushing it off for a long time. And then finally I'm in my business. I'm trying to be this coach. And I'm like, I need a coach. So as soon as I said that, here comes Sara sliding into my DM. And so the whole like soul aligned part was real for me. It felt like this girl, okay. And then I started like watching, I went onto her sales page. Oh my God. What in the world? I said, is she talking to me? Does she got cameras in my house? Like she knows me. And so it just blew me away. And then like I started listening to her and I'm like, so this girl is going to be my friend. And then it went from there. I had to be with you. I just had to be next to you. My husband was like, you just love her so much. I was like, I love Sara so much. So that's how it happened.
Yeah, and of course the feeling is mutual. But you kind of just decided this on a whim, and I think that that's one of the really incredible parts about everything that you were doing, because you were doing things on your own. You did not have any clients. You made $0 in your business, and you went from
I had free clients.
Sorry?
I had free clients.
Right, that were paying you $0.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's no good. That's no good. It was no good from the beginning is my point. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. And so tell us what happened during the rapid expansion method.
So honestly, like I said, I'm joking when I say, girl, I have free clients, because I had someone tell me before, free clients or no clients, honey. So basically, long story short, once I came to Sara, I came to her pretty much on my knees like, honey, I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. I keep thinking I can do it by myself, but I can't. And so she was like, well, I have this program. It's going to be great with these group of girls. You're going to love it. I'm like, okay, let's try it out, because anything for community, right? When you're in a community of people and you're brought together and you're all doing it together and you guys can become like friends and all that great stuff, it uplifts you. It pushes you further, because your immediate circle of people, they don't know what you're doing. They don't understand what you're doing. They are in their own thing. So what you're doing is not going to make sense. But when you're in a group of ladies where you're all doing the same thing and you're all going the same way, everybody's like, girl, I get you. Ooh, I understand. I'm scared too. You know, whereas you're asking a friend and she's like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. Good luck with that. I think it's fabulous.
And I've been there too. I've been there too, where my friends were like, maybe you shouldn't charge that much. You know, like, maybe you shouldn't be doing that right now. And I'm, oh, you know what? It's just, it's heartbreaking. It's frustrating. And at the same time, if you're not surrounding yourself with people who are succeeding, it's so much harder. But when you surround yourself with those people, it's just like, damn, she wants that too. Oh, she did it. Now like, how does this work? And so one of the very first things that we did with you, I remember one of our very first group calls, and we were like, okay, you were like, okay, this is what I want to do. And I was like, but your Instagram isn't reflecting that, right? Like everything that you're doing was not reflecting that. And you're just like, okay, we got you really, really succinct messaging. And I think it was within the first 2 or 3 weeks of the program, you signed on your first client.
Yes. So I was scared half to death to sign on because, like you said, I just decided, and it was like, whoo, I'm spending this money like I just got it coming in all from everywhere. And so it was crazy because, like you said, I was in a whole bunch of programs before this. Like I was in a whole bunch of programs. I had spent a lot. And so coming to you was like, I really needed the help. But the investment was so worth it for me. And so what ended up happening is as soon as I signed on with you, like you said, it was like the energy. I got my first client within a week, like 2 weeks, I think, maybe two weeks. And it was out of the craziest way. And honestly, the reason I got the client, here we go about community again.
Yeah.
My girl, my business bestie, because that's what Sara does. She pins you up with a business bestie based on your personalities. It's like, whoa. Right. And so it's like meeting a matchmaker to meet, put you with a best friend. It's the best, right? I've never done that before and I would do it again. So anyway, love my business bestie. And so link me up with her. She pinged me in a room. I come in the room. I literally thought I had bombed it. I got a message in my DMs. I got a client that week.
Literally that easy. And I loved it. And it wasn't even, so I feel like here's the two things that happened there. This bestie.
Here's my business bestie.
One, we really needed to make sure that we knew exactly what the results were for your people, right?
Yes.
And so that was the first thing. It was just like, okay, if Shai had brought you in that room and we didn't if you didn't know the messaging yet,
right,
that would have fallen short, right? But it was the combination of those two things. It was one, okay, we need new messaging for you. We need a new elevator pitch. And then it was two, it was like Shai being like, oh, I'm in this thing. I just got a client from here too. You should totally check it out. Yeah. And that was the power of that community.
Yes, 1000%. And so the messaging, I went in there, you had to pitch yourself. And so you're right. Once I knew who I was talking to, once you gave me the okay to narrow down my niche, because I wasn't okay with it at first, but once you gave me the okay, I'm so sorry. Excuse me, my family. Once you gave me the okay to narrow down my niche, I came in there swinging. I came in there like, hey, this is who I am. This is who I serve. But my energy was so excited, you guys. When your heart's pounding, I got on there, I felt like I was screaming at everybody. Ah! But I still booked a client. So like Sara said, it's easier than it seems. You think it's going to be just terrible, but just put yourself out there. Somebody going to like you.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with the energy that you carry. And so what was the biggest difference, do you think, between this program and so many other programs that you've done? Because I remember you saying on our sales call, you were like, but I've already done a group program before. Do you remember my question for you? I was like, yeah, but how many people are in this group? And you were like,
right,
hundreds. And I was like, yes, we're going to be like 10, they're going to be 10 of us. And you're like, okay, like I could totally see how that makes it. But tell us being on the other side of that investment, how that felt.
Yeah. It felt so personal. Like I'm able to get on the call and ask Sara something. I'm able to hop on Voxer and ask Sara something. I'm able to say, Sara, look at my Instagram. Am I doing okay? and she's going to go look and tell me. And it was a world of a difference, because you're right. I was on group calls with like 500 people, and you'd raise your hand and hope to get called, or you'd hope to get called out for something. And I'm not saying that the program was a bad one. It was fabulous. I learned a lot, but all within the personal touches, my systems weren't moving.
Right.
So I learned all this stuff, right? I can go to a little video over here and look it up and get somebody to tell me, but I'm not techie. Shoot, you trying to tell me how to put a pixel in? I'm over here looking for, pixels. I don't know. What am I looking for, right? So it's just, I'm not techie. So I was confused, and I needed someone to slow it down and help me.
Yeah. And look at how incredible that ended up being for you too, right? And so you signed on your first client the first month. Then you signed on, I think it was your second client the second month, and then you signed on your third client the third month. So by the end of the 90 days, you had made 10K, like you had doubled back your investment.
Yes.
How does that feel?
Crazy when you think about it. It feels amazing. It's like, it feels amazing. It feels aligned. It feels like I'm just where I'm supposed to be, and I'm just going to keep running down this road as fast as I can.
Yeah.
I belong here, and you just opened my eyes up to so many things. And like you said, I've been in a lot of programs, but this opened my eyes up to so many things, because now I see where I need to be. Now I see how I need to get there. And now I have the steps to take me there.
I love it. And so, okay, finish this sentence for us. If you were to work with Sara, you would know that.
If you were to work with Sara, you would know that your energy is going to straight up go to the sky, because you are going to feel so good. She will help you through it. She will tap you through it. There will be meditation. Your soul will be completely aligned with your business, and it will soar.
Beautiful. I love it. What other questions do I want to ask you? What did you want to tell people when I asked you to do this interview?
So I want to tell people, do it. Invest in yourself. At the end of the day, it is about you getting into action. And sometimes making the investment in yourself is just the action you need to take to get your feet moving a little faster, to get your body moving. I mean, because, when it comes to working with Sara, it's not just about you. You're actually going to go through a whole transformation, mind, body, soul, right? The things you get us doing in the morning, to the, the meditative practices, even to the way, if you come to Sara and you're like, this is all wrong, I'm so this, I'm so that, the way you reframe it, the way you turn it around and let people know, hey, honey, no, it's not like that. You are fabulous. You got this. You're going to do this. I just felt elevated.
Yeah.
I really did. Like, if I'm to say anything, I felt elevated, and it is. All right, we got fire and money going. Yes, we should, because it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. You guys, I went ahead. I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, Sara, but I went ahead and signed on with Sara as my one-on-one coach. I had to keep the party going.
Say that. That was
I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, extend what I was doing, because I realized I needed her. And, Sara, honestly, like, I made the investment the next day. You taught me how to do tripwire, right? Like, it was that quick. And I had my tripwire. I mean, not that any of this makes sense to some people, but what I'm saying is, when you get your systems going, and I know she's going to further help me along the way, just to help me soar. I mean, 3 clients, I had none.
And you did 3 clients in 90 days with a group program. Like, I'm so excited to just do like 10K in 1 month with the one-to-one, because I know that this is your next step here too. And I think that one of the reasons why you were able to create those results so quickly is because you decided that, like, you were worth it, your dream was worth it, your mission was worth it, and you were just like, I'm going all in. And that's the energy that you really need if you want to succeed in this online business, and if you want to go far.
Exactly. And especially if you're investing in yourself, you know, I've done a lot of investments. I want to make this exactly what I need. Not even what I need. Let me just put it to y'all straight. We are in a service-based industry, right? And being in a service-based industry, we're here to serve others. And so I'm here to provide a service. And now I finally feel like my soul is aligned with the service I'm supposed to be providing. So I don't want to hold back anymore. Like, who am I playing with? Right? Like, who am I playing with? And Sarah, you posted something recently, like, do you want to wake up later looking back? Like, you know, it was something you said, the quote you posted.
You want to wake up
so
5
good.
years from now? Yeah. So this was my thing is I always try to help my clients, and for everyone listening to this, the perspective that I love to take is we're going all in, right? We're playing big, but at the same time, we're not completely canceling out the things that have happened to you in the past or things that you are dealing with, right? And so the question that I asked was, 5 years from now, what are you gonna regret, or what are you gonna wish that you did, or what are you gonna be proud of? Okay. Yeah. Are you gonna be like 5 years from now, like, damn, I really wish I did that program, or I really wish that I did that, and I really wish that I pushed myself a little bit more? Or are you gonna be like, damn, 5 years from now, I really wish that I just like spent time at home, or just like calmed down, right? And like only you can answer that question for yourself. But usually what it is 5 years from now, I'm gonna want to know that I pushed through. I'm gonna know that I played big, because if you play big now, 5 years from now, we often severely overestimate what we can do in 1 year, but severely underestimate what we can do in 5.
Right. No, so true. So true. So true. And that's the exciting part about it. You know, I love the fact that your program is broken down into 90-day increments, for the simple fact that it allows you you're gonna push 90 days. Come on, we got stuff to do. We got people to do it for, because we're here to be of this service. And it's exciting. I mean, when you are doing what you love what you do.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
So,
and I love just how much you're a testament to the fact that like you can go from 0 to 10K in 90 days. You can even, I had a client who went from 0 to 25K in 90 days. Like that's, you know, like you can do that. You can be brand new and still make those results and still have money come in. And another thing that I loved too is just like, you weren't like, okay, I'm going to start off at like $1,000. No, you were like, I'm starting off at $3,000 from a package.
Yeah. It was scary. My son bat me down. Talk about asking people. I said, Mama, that's a lot of money. I said, it is, but I'm worth it, right?
Exactly, because you decided that you were worth it. You did all of the modules. You did all the steps. You understood exactly how to convert on a sales call. It was like, boom, now I get to have these 3 clients versus having 6 or 10 for the same amount, right? The same price point. So now I get to spend more time with my family, right? And I get to grow my business even more. And I get to provide those clients such a higher quality service because I'm not drained.
Yes. And so, yes, I look forward to more.
Let's do it. Yeah, exactly. Jacqui's going to be back here in like 3 months, and we're going to be talking about even better things. I'm so excited for you. For anyone who's thinking about joining the Rapid Expansion Method, that is the exact program that Jacqui worked through for 90 days. She went from 0 to 10K in sales. The doors are closing next week, so we only have one. This is the final week, you guys. This is do or die. You're going to want to make sure that you get in now. You get weekly group coaching calls. You get unlimited Voxer support. You get lifetime access to all the programs. And as Jacqui said, we literally do A to Z. You do your messaging, your packaging, how to do your content, how to grow your following, how to get on sales calls. We do a lot of energetic work through everything. We even go into hiring an assistant, how to hire an assistant to make sure that you're taking your time back, how to position yourself to make sure that you're signing on higher paying clients. And yeah, there's a ton of support in the entire program. And if you want to do what Jacqui did, or like even more, click on that link, send me a DM, apply. It's going to be so worth it.
It's so worth it. It really is. Everything. I'm like going through the list like, yeah, girl, we did do all of that.
Is there anything else that you want to say?
This one last thing, I just have to add this because I thought about it in the beginning, and since it stayed on my mind, it must be something I must say. The one thing about the group, you know, I was able to go to the group too, and the group would have responses. And so I just want to let you guys know, you know, a lot of the times, I was talking about this earlier, a lot of the times we think from within our own box, our own, like what we've come from, what we know, what we've been doing.
Yes.
And the beautiful part about the group is it brings about a sense of infinite possibilities, because then you have 10 to 15 other people who have been thinking or been there or have an answer, or, you know, I now do some stuff that it has changed my world. Like I literally, you know, some stuff that my girl Caitlin suggested, and it has changed my world. And so I just want to let you know, you get this community, and I'm holding on tight to all those girls. I'm trying to make sure we do things together.
I know it's such a beautiful experience,
you know,
because you have your coach, but at the same time you have other people who are investing in themselves and who are committed to play big. And that's, I mean, there's no better experience than just having that combined support, because sometimes you don't even know what you need, right? Until someone comes up with it and they're like, by the way, give me a schedule, right? You're like, damn, I need a schedule too. That sounds amazing.
Didn't even think of that. I mean, and it's great. And so just all of it together, it's like you're the coach, we were the team. And so it was a lot of fun to be on a team with such great ladies and have an amazing coach.
Yeah. Okay. Great. All right. Thank you so much, Jacqui. Everyone else, you know, the rapid extension method is open for one more week. I'd love to see you in there. I'd love to have you as a next success story. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you have any other questions for Jacqui, feel free to put them down here. You can always send me a DM if you have any questions as well. Thank you, Jacqui. I'll see you later on today for your very first call.